What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about today the topic that I believe will bring a little insight, especially to ladies. Just try to get a little bit deeper into the mind of a man. Men are more, I don't know what I'm going to tell you, something like men are more faithful, or men are more apt to be faithful to women who make them feel wanted. Men are more faithful to women that makes them feel wanted. Now I know in this day and age where everybody has an opinion, including me, that somebody will say, Professor X, you're wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath, brother. All men are going to cheat. Or if a man wants to cheat, he's going to cheat regardless of what you do to stop it. Everybody, based on either what they've heard or what they have experienced, will have something to say about that. So that's why I put, and I think I may put in the title, men are more apt to be faithful. Because a woman can surely go into the comments section and say, I cook for my husband 5 days a week, and I gave him some of that yum yum of mine 4 days a week, and he still went out and fooled around with his secretary. Somebody gonna say that. And then based on their experience, they will feel that no matter what you do, men are just going to cheat. Okay, now that we understand that that is possible and it go both ways, let's just deal with the subject at hand. One of the things that our society don't allow men to say is that men want appreciation just as much as women do. But again, in our society, there are certain things that it's not said, it's not spoken, it's just understood. Men just can't say that. So it doesn't get understood because it's never really voiced. But appreciation is very high on the charts of things that men desire that allows them to be content in the relationship that they are in, that helps keep them from stepping out. We like feeling valued, respected, and desired beyond just what we do. Ladies, I want you to understand that. We know that we have a role to play. We know that we have to take care of business. We know that we have to pay the bills. We know that we have to fix what breaks, or at least get somebody in there that know how to fix it. We know that we have to pay for the things that need to be paid for. We understand that. We know that we have to be responsible as men. We have to be leaders. We understand that. But regardless of that, we want to feel valued by our woman. We want to feel respected, desired by our woman beyond just what we do. Keep that in mind, because a lot of times the desire of a woman towards her man is linked into what he's able to do. And when you do it that way, almost as if it's more of a transaction, he's not going to pick up on the fact that you value him for who he is versus you valuing him for just what he does. Sex to a man cannot feel like it's a chore coming from the woman. It can't feel that it's a reward only coming from the woman. It can't feel that it's leverage that's being used by him coming from the woman. It needs to feel like this woman that is giving this thing to me, this woman that is using her energy and her body and her motion and putting that thing on me, is doing this because of who I am to her. That's what we must feel. Ladies, I'm going to put you on some game here, whether you believe it or not, whether you agree with it or not. I'm about to put you on game. Most men do not cheat because of lack of sex from their girlfriend or from their wife. Most men do not cheat from a lack of booty. Most men cheat because they don't really feel appreciated and desired in the relationship and the household that they are in. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just putting you on to what's really going on. So the other chick, she know what is lacking in your man. The other chick that ain't got nothing going for her, that don't look as good as you, that go out the house half dressed, that don't even have the same standard or morals that you have. But she understands how to make a man feel desired and valued. That's why most men cheat. It is not because of a deficit or a lack of being able to get in the bed with their woman. But if the desire is not there, and men can feel if you in the bed with him because it's on the schedule that every 4 days you just gonna get in the bed and it's marked off like a checklist. Men can feel that. Men can feel if you only in the bed because you rewarded him because he finally pressure washed in front of the house. Men can feel that. Will they take it? Of course we'll take it. Will they enjoy it? Will they get theirs? Of course we will. But will we feel the appreciation deep down inside? We won't feel it. We can't voice it because we men. So I have to put you on game as to how men think, but we can't voice it. Men know when they are not being appreciated. Respect becomes our love language. If a woman can respect our mind, our decisions, the way that we think, our presence, that's our love language. That's what we're looking for from our lady, from our woman, from our wife. We're looking for respect. When I make a decision, do she respect my decision? When I make a call on something, is she okay with it? And I'm not saying, ladies, that you can't voice what you got going on in your mind, that you can't give your opinion if you see something that's off. I'm not saying just because he say something, you go along with it. But for the most part, does he feel that this woman that he is with respects his mind and his decision, or is everything he come up with and say and suggest met with correction and criticism? Respect is our love language. I want you to understand, you can't buy a watch expensive enough that can replace respect that a man wants from his woman. You can't buy a watch expensive enough. You can't buy a pair of shoes that's expensive enough that's going to replace respect, because that's what we want. That's the language that we speak, and that's what we're looking for. Do our lady respect our judgment, our mind, and the decisions that we make? And I'm going to leave y'all with this. I ain't gonna be here before y'all all day. Here's the key, ladies. Men want to feel wanted way more than we want to feel needed. If you can adapt that key into your spirit, plug it into your mainframe, plug it into your system, you're gonna help protect your relationship. Men want to feel wanted way more than we want to feel needed. Y'all got it? Ladies? Good. Bye.